The Frankly Speaking Roof Cam brought to you by Boss Security in Horseheads. Contact them today for all your business and home security needs. Welcome back to Frankly Speaking here on WYDC TV Big Fox. I'm your host, Frank Acomb. We're broadcasting from the Hesselson studio, and in that studio this morning, returning, Griffin. How are you, buddy?
Good. How are you?
Good. How's everything going at the Steuben County Historical Society?
Very good.
Yeah. Well, you've got a big event planned, and I know there's a lot of work. Tell us about Steuben 250.
So yeah, Steuben 250 is a sponsored program from the New York 250 Commemorative Commission. They help provide the funds to be able to pull off this big event. You will, when you go to Steuben 250, you will see a bunch of tents up. That's one of the big things you'll notice on Pulteney Square. It's going to be pretty much a collaboration of different history fair and concert items. We have a couple of different lineups from, we have we have a music group for Sing Democracy 250. It's a special little national event that's being performed by the cantata singers out of Elmira.
Okay.
So there's going to be some interesting things there. There's going to be a couple other musical elements. There's going to be, we have a barbershop chorus.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah. And I mean, there's also, and I think this is something that's sometimes overlooked, as something celebrating kind of the history, the Steuben 250. You got living history and military reenactments.
Yeah, yeah. We have confirmed the 24th Connecticut Militia.
Oh, cool.
Which is right out of Pennsylvania. It's from the Wyoming Valley area. And I did a little research on that group, and I didn't realize it until after we brought them up for Steuben 250, is that unit actually participated in the Sullivan Clinton campaign, which came through the Finger Lakes area. So they actually are more connected to this area than we realized.
Yeah, and there's so many other things, like 19th century ice cream prepared by Churn of the Century. I love that.
Yeah.
Churn of the Century ice cream. What a great name. Okay, you're going to have notable historic figures. Who are you looking forward to meeting the most?
Well, I'm looking forward to meeting Ben Franklin.
Of course.
Of course, I have to admit that Thomas Jefferson will be my father.
Okay.
So
you've already met him.
I've already met Thomas Jefferson plenty of times.
Yeah, but these are just some of the things, and we've talked about on the program. There's been so many, and you know, the small towns like Thurston just had their 250 celebration. Hornby just celebrated 200 years. Yeah. It's just so nice to see the community come together for these celebrations and kind of take in our history. You must love it.
I do. Yeah. I can't tell you how many people have been coming to my office to ask about the history of this area, and I think it's ultimately because of this 250th. People are really curious about what their hometown history is.
And there's so much history in Steuben County.
I
don't need to tell you.
No. Yeah.
But on top of this, and we're just kind of glancing over, because it's going to be all day, 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. at Pulteney Square, Saturday, September 5th. I showed you. I love your poster.
Thank you.
It gets your attention, that's for sure. But on top of this, there's also going to be local food and vendors. We should definitely mention that.
Yeah. It's going to be. We have Chris B's Chicken Barbecue will be there. So if you're looking to have a nice classic style of
picnic almost.
We'll have that, but there's also going to be some other food items. There's going to be Ray's Mobile Food. There's going to be Twin Kiss with their ice cream. So there'll be two types of ice cream available. If you want the historical stuff, I've tasted it. It is wonderful.
Yeah.
But if you just want a nice ice cream, we also will have that available as well.
Is that how you got Churn of the Century? You said I got to get some free samples, see if I like it or not. Is that how it works? I think that's such a clever name. How is the planning overall going? Because let's face it, the summer's going fast. September 5th is going to be here in no time.
Yeah. Luckily, I've been working with the Historical Society. They've been very helpful with planning a lot of this, and luckily we seem to hit the sweet spot with September 5th. At least there's some reenacting groups that actually have a bit of a lull, and they're very, very, very busy, especially the Revolutionary War units. Sure. We were very lucky to have a couple Revolutionary War units sign up.
That's great, because you think about that, and I've been joking about, to a lot of the guests, that I wish I owned stock in fireworks, right? Because this year it's been nothing but fireworks. But you think about the competition for all of these things, and September 5th, I like it because it's a little bit after we've been to July 4th, the America 250, we've been to some of the local towns. It's kind of a nice way to cap off the summer, maybe.
Yeah. And it was also done just because, it's right before the school season starts, and like you said, as the capping, it's It's usually the last hurrah of the summer feel
Yeah.
before we go back to normal fall and winter and spring feels. So it was. I'm glad that we're at least doing it, and that we are able to do something kind of pretty big on September 5th.
Absolutely. Now, you had mentioned New York 250th Commemorative Commission's a sponsor. Have you been, because of that, have you had to still go out and get other sponsors, or is that?
No, actually, luckily the sponsorship has been able to cover the main parts of this. And the Historical Society has been very generous with offering any other support they can, financial or otherwise.
Oh, that's great. Now, is this something that you'll need volunteers or help for, or just come enjoy the day?
We've got it down where everyone is going to be doing their own thing. We might have a few volunteers, but I think we could probably pull that from the Historical Society pool.
That's great. So just basically, like I'm saying, just come down and just enjoy it. Who would you say it's for?
It's for the public, purely and simply. It's for Steuben County, and it's for people from outside the county as well to be able to see a little bit of what Steuben County can offer for history celebration.
Again, it's September 5th from 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. at Pulteney Square. Now, how's everything going at the historian's office?
Very well. Besides all the planning, I've been managing to fit in other things. There's the Hall of Fame coming up, which is the 50th anniversary, so I have to do a little extra for that. Wow. That will probably be in the fall, mid-fall, when you'll hear some more stuff for that. But this year we're going to try to nominate 10. Wow. We usually only do 4, but because it's such an important year this year, we want to do a little extra.
Wow. So when can people start handing in the applications for that?
Well, the application period has already been...
Oh, it's already closed?
Already closed. But usually the application period is from the beginning of the year up until March 31st.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, yeah, I guess I do remember that. The summer went quick. And then it has to get approved by the legislature, and then it's on. So did it seem like there's any trouble finding the 10?
Well, it's it's mainly the committee trying to get all of them to find the 10 that they all agree on.
That's
should be
tough.
It's going to be a little tough, but I'm prepared for it.
And people can visit the Hall of Fame, right? It's right in the county building?
Yeah, it's right up, second floor. If you turn and do a backwards right turn, you'll be able to see the Hall of Fame.
Oh, perfect. And everybody knows my sweet spot for Dwayne Eddy.
Yeah.
So also, you've got the planning for, again, we're talking Steuben 250 on September 5th, 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. But you also got the Steuben County Fair coming up.
Yes, we do.
You always participate in that. What do you got going this year?
Pretty much the same thing that we always do, which is we open up the schoolhouse, which is through the Historical Society, and then the fair opens up the Pioneer Log Cabin and the Pioneer Museum.
Yeah.
It's going to be just like the normal thing. We'll have a lot of games, and we'll be able to let you see what it's like to be in the 1800s. And
well, it's like a staple.
Yeah, it is.
You know, it's such an important part of the fair, and that's what makes, I think, the Steuben County Fair so special, because going back to obviously the thread this morning, which is history, it's such a historic fair.
It is. It truly is.
Yeah. So anything else in the works after this, or are you just going to take a break after Steuben 250?
On the horizon, next year will be the 200th anniversary of emancipation in New York State.
Okay.
On July 4th, actually, 1827, New York State officially abolished by law slavery.
Right.
And so people don't realize that New York State actually had a pretty significant slave history. And New York State was actually, New York Harbor was one of the largest, if not the largest, port of entry for the slave trade.
Yeah. I don't think most people would know that.
No, so this next year we're going to really try to focus on that important history.
Sure. And one thing I've got to say while I have you here, I know you're a part of it, I love Echoes.
Oh, great. Thank you.
I look forward to that coming in, and I know people that have subscribed once I've told them about it, and it's something you look forward to. It's every quarter, right? Yeah.
It is. Yeah. And the best part, and I'll plug this in a little, is it's just $25 a year, and you get that subscription. And we're even kind of considering turning it into, like, calling it a magazine, because
it really is.
We don't just have news blotter, it's actual historical publications.
And I think all the articles and their various ranges, like we're talking recently, like the geography, what would you call it, like the
geography and geology of the Finger Lakes, or Steuben County specifically.
And you have that, but then you have the historic pictures. Again, and for that price you can't beat it. How does someone sign up for that?
Yeah, all you have to do is you have to go to our the Historical Society website, schsny.org.
Okay.
And you can go to the membership tab. You can pay for it right online, and you can get your subscription. You can choose physical or email as well.
And did I read it right? Did they finally find the first issue? Because I know they were searching
Yes,
for it.
yeah. It was actually through my archive. I was in the secondary archive. That whole story of how I found that archive is interesting in itself, but I realized that archive was actually filled with weird treasures.
Okay.
And I just found this binder that said Echoes. I was like, oh, I'm going to see what I have here. And then I remember, oh, yeah, we're looking for the first one. And then I open the binder, and there it is. It's a tiny, little, small, unassuming little
Oh, really?
one page folded over
That's funny.
Echoes.
I just thought there was some beautiful irony in the fact that the Historic Society didn't have their first.
I know. That was going to be a pretty bad irony.
Yes,
I'm glad we fixed it out.
Yes, absolutely. And like you said, it really should be a magazine. You learn a lot, and again, I can't tell everybody that does the hard work for that, because I know something like that is not easy to put together.
No.
So kudos to all of you.
Yes, especially to Nedra. She's the editor, and
Yeah.
she deserves a lot of praise.
No, I can't agree more. I love it. So again, we're talking about a lot of stuff here, but the Steuben 250 coming up September 5th, 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. Where can people find out more, or if they have any questions?
Just go to the Facebook. If you type in Steuben 250 in Facebook, you should find the event page, and also there is a little community page that I created, so if people want to share their thoughts or anything, they can either do on the event page or the community page. Both will be labeled Steuben 250.
Great. Well, thanks so much for coming on the
Thank
show.
you.
Best of luck with it.
Thank you.
All right. We'll be right back with Frankly Speaking after this. Stay with us.